I'm a retired tax officer. I used to work in a section of the office that has some relevance to the matters under discussion currently.
What's your view on it?
I'm not surprised at stuff that goes on as a result of my personal experience, and I'm happy to share with you folks confidentially some non-confidential material. If either of you have a business card that you're prepared to advance to me,
You've got evidence that you've just given it.
Well, I don't have your address.
But it's not usually done on a GoPro.
I'm not going to supply confidential information, official confidential information, but I wish to correspond with either you guys or some of your colleagues about matters that should be of importance to all Australians. Now, as far as the Cranston issue is concerned, what do you think is one of the major astonishing aspects to it all?
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, $165 million apparently ripped off. There was a thing called the Trio Capital fraud several years ago, which involved $175 million of Australian investors' money being sent to offshore tax havens, right under the noses of APRA and ASIC and the AFP and the ATO. And there was a parliamentary inquiry into it. I made a submission to the parliamentary inquiry, and they never reported on my submission. And I've often wondered why that was, because my submission was entirely relevant.
How long were you with their tax office?
26 years.
Why did you leave?
Artistic differences in the end.
So you had a difference of opinion with your bosses in the ATO?
I wanted to do work, and there are some people in the organisation who regard it as inconvenient for people to actually go and do work at times. That's my interpretation. Having said that, let's get back to...
No, I'm interested in you.
Okay, well, we'll discuss. I'm happy to discuss with you at any length you're prepared to provide to me those matters. But as far as the Cranston fraud is concerned, one of the things that is particularly intriguing to me is that from the reporting that I've read, it would appear that a number of government departments handed over responsibility for their payroll administration to this external company that was controlled by Adam Cranston. Does that ring a bell with you at all?
Yeah. That's the alleged scam.
Do you find it alarming that apparently insufficient inquiries were made to determine the bona fides of these people?
There are dozens of these companies, and that's the alleged scam.
I will attempt to correspond with you guys.
All right.
Okay.
See you.
Good on you.